This is goofy. This is goofy.
Who's goofy?
It's all feels goofy. It's all different and weird.
I don't like sitting on this side.
It's weird. Well, it's weird for us to sit on the same side at all. That's the thing.
Have we started the video?
What? Yeah, man. Look at the camera.
Hi. Welcome to Patreon. We're the 5 Count radio program, and we appreciate you visiting our page. And this is the straw that stirs the drink, Justin Ton Klein. He's very meaty and very needy. In fact, so much so that we appreciate you pledging support to our radio program. And then when that happens, Ton can finally afford to get his stuff fixed.
Teeth enameled. I need some better teeth. Probably braces and enameled. The whole thing's a mess inside there. What? We need some kind of money for something. You haven't told me. I got this sheet. Are we even talking about this
Listen,
sheet?
The show is, as you know, longtime listeners, and I'm guessing anyone who's on this page is probably a longtime fan of Tons and the 5 Count. And you know that this is all volunteer, and we need some money in order to help pay for the giant bills that we've accrued over the years for website hosting and Tons pullover fleece.
I have a lot of fleeces that pretty much pull over, and they're very expensive.
Lozenges and that kind of thing.
Actually, so if you visited the5count.com, that place is awesome. It's got everything that you could ever desire right on that one website, the5count.com. It costs a lot of money, and we don't get paid anything up here. So, I mean, if you want to just throw us a bone or 2 or 16 of them, whatever Dusty needs, the Patreon goes to him, really.
Well, that's not true. Ton will use some of the money left over to get Ton the occasional ice cream before the program to get his spirits up in order to provide great radio to the gentle listeners.
I'm pretty much bummed out all of the time.
So, if you've noticed, we've been on the air for, 100 years?
14 years.
Most of the early shows aren't available on the website. But they could be on Patreon. If you pledge some money, support us. What do they call it on Patreon? It's not pledging, is it?
You become a patron, right?
That's what that.
What do you do? I don't know. Yeah, so if you become a patron, if you give us some money, then we'll upload all the old shows, which could be hilarious. They're hilarious to us, but also
they're a little rough. Some of them are embarrassing for me because I'm very immature and obnoxious. Ton has been pretty much Ton since I've known him.
There's some so if you turn me up a few notches, that's the early shows. I'm in my 20s and completely ridiculous.
So we've got all the hundreds of old shows you haven't heard. And actually, if you get past the first couple, they're pretty good. Some of them are pretty funny. We had all the, Macho Man Randy Savage would call in.
Mm-hmm.
And, Vomix and Stunt Monkey, Ridge Runner, Melons.
Yeah, so
Tons former romantic flame and co-host Melons.
There's no romance there. But if you are a newer listener to the show, even within the last probably 5 to 10 years, and you've heard us talk about these old guests, these old regulars, if you will, Mach, Vomix, all these people that Dusty just mentioned, those people are on those shows. And all of the weird stuff that sort of made us what we are to some degree, it comes from those beginning shows. So that's the whole reason to check them out.
Plus, there's a lot of weird stuff that we have for some reason that we recorded or we're hanging out, stuff we've done on other shows, like weird pledge drive stuff. Ton swearing a lot. That's the best part. A lot of uncensored content could be coming your way.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff.
5 Count house band performances, possibly, if that's your thing, which it is.
There's weird stuff where we just ramble on sometimes. There's a project we try to do for the True Punks where we just randomly said, or really made noises, and they didn't really do anything awesome with it. But if you're a fan of the show, you'd probably like to hear us just talking. It's more kind of similar to this, but more ridiculous. Because here we're just, I mean, I wonder if people think that it's like this is. Are we being normal right now, or is this like the show?
No, I'm very nervous.
I mean, I guess it comes off like it's the show anyway, because it's you and I just hanging out.
But we could
Weird.
maybe we could do like an actual show, like exclusive to Patreon, where Ton could talk about his twig and berries or whatever you're not allowed to do on terrestrial radio.
Yeah. I don't know how much that would be desired, but I mean, I guess. We'll let you guys do the talking. I've heard wrestling show and I've heard Tons cooking show. So that, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying to do either one of those.
Tons cooking show.
There's some logistics that need to be worked out with how to actually film that. But I do think it would be funny
Shirtless.
and fun.
I think for one, I heard shirtless.
I don't know that anyone wants to do. Actually, my cousin dated a guy for a while who did that and got paid.
Shirtless cooking
He
show.
was more than like nothing on. Chicks paid him to
We
cook,
will be naked
cook in
probably
the buff
for the
and to work out.
for the Patreons, the patrons. Is it patron? For the
I don't-
people who send us money
You
every
guys.
month, will be nude.
You guys. So
Possibly.
anyways, welcome to our Patreon channel. I hope you enjoyed this video and want more, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, let
That's
your
it.
friends know and say, hey, send them some money because they're very lonely. Tons kind of sounds like King Diamond, and he might do a nude cooking show.
Yeah, that could happen. Anyways, thanks, guys. Check out the5count.com and listen to us on Saturday nights. KMSU 89.7 FM in Mankato, Minnesota.
Now what?
I don't know.
That was supposed to be 2 minutes, and it was 20 minutes. Make me look good. I forgot my pancake makeup.